Hello students, today I'll be covering a common sports injuries and their treatment, or you can say rehabilitation program. First we'll see what is a sports injuries. Sports injuries are the injuries which is occurring to a athlete or sports person when he is participating in any event or game or while performing a exercise. It may sports injuries can happen because of overtraining. Sometimes we just don't listen to our body, we go on playing for longer duration of time, so it can result to a injury. Sometimes we also uh, not doing a proper conditioning. We all most of the time players, some athletes, they are focusing on their skill improvement and they are neglecting their fitness. As a result, on the field while playing, they face a lack of fitness, and due to this some people can get injured on sports field, or maybe because of wearing improper technique or equipments. Some people don't wear a proper equipment or sports equipment which will protect them from these injuries, or some people are not using a proper technique, so this can result to injuries. The injuries can be a ligament, muscles, or tendon injury, or any injury which affect our body and which will affect our health on sports field. Traumatic brain injury. This is another type of sports injury which affect our brain. As you can see on top, uh, while kicking, he is injuring. There is a fracture in his tibial bone. This sports person are uh, getting injured on sports field because of some or other reason. Now we'll see a type of sports injury. First one is acute injuries and chronic. Second one is chronic injuries. In acute injuries, this is a sudden injury because of certain traumatic impact, or there is a injury happen, that it may be a sprain, strain, contusion, fracture. Anything can happen because of one blow. The hand is getting fractured because of one kick. There is a fracture in his tibial bone. Okay, the another side we come across another injury is chronic injury. In chronic injury, these injuries happen because of repetitive trauma, because of, it may be because of wrong technique, or it may be because of a micro trauma. Sometimes athlete involved in longer duration of games or sports, that time they get tired and their muscles get tired. Because of this, a stress fracture can happen, or muscle cramp, or this type of things can happen to a injury. This type of things can happen to athlete. We'll see one example. If suppose one athlete who is running, who is a marathon runner, if he is not running properly, if he is not landing properly uh, while running, uh, usually while running we should land on our toe. Okay, landing should be on toe. So if as you can see in picture, he is landing on heel, so this can result to injuries to his heel, knee, or hip. It can affect his performance as well as his health. These are the injuries which is gonna I'm gonna cover in this lecture: sprain and strain, knee injury, shin splint, fracture, dislocation, tennis elbow, muscle cramps, and back pain. These are the injuries. I'll give a briefing about these injuries as well as what are the symptoms and a treatment. A treatment means it's just a rehabilitation program. Rehabilitation program, if suppose you are your teacher or your coach of a particular team, so at that particular time, suppose injuries, one person got injured, that time what you have to do, I'll be telling all those things, I'll be covering all those things in this lecture. First we'll see a strain and sprain. Sprain is a ligament injury, stretching, tearing one or more ligament, it is a sprain. Sometimes we are forcing our joint too much, it will affect our ligament, so it can result to a sprain. The common areas of sprain is ankle, wrist, thumb, neck. These are the common areas which is where we can get a sprain. The strain is an injury to muscle or tendon. Strain can be a simple or it may be a overstretch of muscle or tendon. It can also result in partial or complete tear of muscle. There a strain is a many type. Sometimes it may be just a partial tear or just small tear in muscle, or small pull may be there in muscle. There may be a pull in tendon, overstretching of tendon. There may be a complete tear. You can see a hamstring picture. There is a complete tear of that muscle in hamstring. Okay, uh, you can see in second picture where there is in back there is a small tear in muscle. These are the strain in a muscle. The common areas of getting a strain is a neck, usually while performing a weight training in gym. It maybe because of wrong technique, sometimes we are getting a strain in our neck. It may be a small pull, a small damage in our muscle. It may be a back, thighs, hamstring, and calf muscles. Signs of sprain: there will be a pain in that particular area, there will be a swelling, bruising, loss of ability to move that joint. You will find it difficult to move that joint at that particular time. You must have seen while playing or while running, or sometimes you must have come across ankle twist. That time there is a severe pain, there will be a swelling in that particular area. You will find it difficult to move your ankle. So this is a signs of sprain. Strain is a, you'll experience a great pain. A muscle spasm is a twist or damaging that particular damage of that particular muscle. That muscle is getting weak, you won't be able to move your hand or your back at that particular time. There will be a swelling and you will find it difficult to move that particular part. Treatment for sprain and strain: first stage, you'll have to give a price therapy. Price treatment is like, first thing you'll have to protect that particular part, protect, then give a rest, ice compression and elevation. Okay, These are the things you'll have to perform as a coach, as a teacher on field. After that, you'll have to consult a doctor. He'll examine, he'll do the resting, what is the seriousness of that injury. He'll go through, he'll examine, and he'll, if it is necessary to do perform a surgery, you'll have to go for surgery. Or if doctor recommend you to take some rest and rehabilitation after that. So these are the second step you have to follow, that is rehabilitation exercise. These are the exercise which prevent a stiffness in that particular area. It will improve the range of motion, it will restore your joint normal, and it will improve your flexibility. See, if you are not performing a rehabilitation exercise, you will find it difficult. You will be experiencing a stiffness in that joint, as well as you will find it difficult to move your hand. You will lose your flexibility as well as strength. So when you are performing rehabilitation, that time it will improve your strength, because you need a strength to restart your sports again, your game again. There are some joint mobilization technique which is performed by a therapist or doctor. Usually there are electric impulses method, or diathermy, infrared method, which is used to heal that particular injury. Other than this, after this, most of the time we are performing a passive exercise, so it will help to improve your range of motion. After this, we go for exercise, a simple to complex exercise, in order to improve your strength, flexibility, and regain your earlier performance. There are some preventive measures you can take in order to avoid such injuries to your body, like strain and sprain. First thing, eat healthy and well balanced diet, in which it will support, it will strengthen your muscles. Wear proper fitting shoes and equipment, it is very necessary. Sometimes many players they don't they try to avoid some equipments like helmet. They don't wear a proper a new equipment which will protect them from such injuries. And proper fitting shoes, because if you are not having proper fitting shoes, as well as uh, proper padding for your shoes, it will you will find your joint will find it difficult to absorb the shock at that particular moment, which can result to a sprain. Do stretching exercise daily, a stretching exercise which will improve your flexibility, because sometimes your muscles uh, getting a strain because you are not having enough of flexibility. Proper physical condition to play a sports, it is like your physical fitness to participate in sport. You should participate in sports only if you are physically fit for that particular game or that event. Warm up before participating, most of the time players are trying to avoid warm up. It is very risk, it is putting yourself into a risk if you are avoiding warm up, because it will improve your blood circulation, as well as it will warm up will help you to help your muscles to prepare for that particular event. It may be like general warm up, and specific warm up. In specific warm up, you are preparing your mind as well as your muscles for to perform certain specific skill. Avoid performing exercise or performing some certain activity if you are tired. Listen to your body. If you are tired, just take a rest and run on even surface. Sometime if suppose you are not running on even surface, it can result to ankle twist of your ankle. Knee injury are caused because of twisting or bending force applied to your knee. Sometimes because of direct impact on your knee, or because of fall uh, when you are playing, that time these injuries can happen. Usually while playing a football, if there is a while performing a tackle, if there is a direct blow on your knee, the knee injury can happen. Okay, knee injuries can be injuries to your ligament, your meniscus. It can be a fracture in your patella or tear in ligament, or it can be a sprain also. Symptoms and signs of this injury: in acute injury, the pain, there will be a lot of pain and swelling in that particular part. You'll a athlete will find it difficult to even to bend his knee, and sometimes even he will find it difficulty in walking. Instability of knee and grinding of knee, because sometimes you're getting that feel is something is rubbing inside your knee, that is a grinding which is happening, because your meniscus, your maybe your there may be a damage in your ligament. As a result of this, there is a grinding. The meniscus, which is a white part, is getting rubbed. Treatment for this: whenever you are experiencing such kind of symptoms, immediately stop that game, protect your knee, give a price therapy, protect, rest, ice, compression and elevation. Consult your doctor if necessary. If doctor telling you to perform a surgery, uh, surgery should be done, then just go through the surgery and come back stronger. After surgery or before, if doctor is giving a treatment before means doctor suggesting you to perform some rehabilitation, so there are some exercise which the athlete has to perform for to gain his strength and earlier performance. First thing, the athlete has to think that he'll have to focus on the muscles surrounded by that particular joint. If there is injury is there in knee, so he'll have to athlete has to focus on muscles around the joint, like quadriceps, hamstring and calf muscles. He'll have to strengthen all these muscles, so that if I'm not strengthening, or athlete is not strengthening that uh, muscles, then your knee will have to bear all the weight of your body. At the same time, your knee is injured, so your knee will have to bear both the things. So first thing, strengthen your thigh, hamstring and calf muscles, so that at least you can bear a weight of your body. If your joint, if your muscle is stronger, at least it can protect your joint. While performing a strengthening exercise for quadriceps, always start with a simple to complex exercise like stretching and holding for few seconds. Then you can go for strengthening, extension. Hamstring exercise for hamstring, calf muscle and hip strengthening. As you can see in pictures, there are some exercises for hamstring like sumo squats, deadlift, extension, some exercise for calf raise for calf muscles, uh, exercise for your hip, for core to improve your stability. These are the exercise. When you are starting with the exercise, always start with a simple to complex, so that in order to avoid overuse of injury.